Hey guys, it's Carl Brown for GL365 Today we're going to learn all of the solos for Dream. So that was just the first one right there. We're going to do this one, then we'll do the second one, and there's a little outro lick we'll do too. Alright, so let's start here. We're actually in standard tuning. A lot of the keyboard-based tracks from Van Halen, any guitar he does is in standard tuning a lot, so we're kind of fortunate here. So let's start here. We're going to start with the harmonics. 7th fret on the 7th string, followed by 2 on the 7th fret on the G string. Just repeat that a little. And then the last one, you just do 1, 1, and then come back here and grab the 5th fret harmonic on the G string. A little bit of vibrato bar action. So we have. Then you start repeating that again. Okay, now after that many times, you're going to come back here and you're going to grab this harmonic. You're going to need a lot of gain. It's about the I would say the 2nd fret here, just a little bit in front of it, so you said like 2.2. You hit that pitch and kind of bend the bar up slightly. All right, then we go into the rest of it here. All right, so that's sliding into the 5th fret. So as I'm sliding, 5, 7, 8, I'm doing little bar dips with it. Then slide into the 7th fret on the D string to the 7th on the G. All right, now we're going to come back to the 5th fret here, and we're going to do some tap harmonics. You're going to do a whole step bend on the 5th fret on the G string. You don't really have to pick it, just hammer onto it, bend it up. And now the first harmonic there is going to be at the 14th fret on the G string. So you're holding that 5th fret, and then you're going to go to the 12th fret for the next harmonic. So you want to get used to that first, and then you got to do it with the bend. So you bend it, you start doing the 14, 12 harmonics, and as you release the bend, it starts changing the pitches. So it's a little bit tricky. All right, so just kind of get it up there, and got to have once again a lot of gain to kind of help with that kind of thing. The next phrase sounds like this. So it's a half step bend actually at the 17th fret on the B string, then the 17 on the high E, then the 17 again, and then a half step bend, a pre-bend to the. All right, so from here we're gonna slide down. You can do some trills on the 10 to 13 on the B string. Do a little bar dive in there. And you're going to end this little phrase with a whole step bend at the 12th fret over to 10 on the B, 10, 12, 10 on the G. All right, now we have a tapping sequence. Sounds like this. All right, that's fun. So we're going to have, you're going to tap the 15th fret on the B, pull off to the 10 and hammer on to the 13. Then do that again on the high E string, and then go back between that again. All right, now we're going to start sliding our taps and kind of rotating with what we're doing in the left hand. So we're going to. So I'm sliding from the 15th up to about the 20th fret. Letting go, pulling off to this 13th fret, and doing a pull off to the 12th and back to 13. All right, so you do that twice. And then the 15th fret now on the B string, we're going to do the same thing, but this time the same fingerings that we did before, 10 and 13 on the B. So you do that twice, and that's a whole step bend and release to the 12th fret. 10, then 12, 10 again. So all together. Alrighty, and we're going to finish off this first solo with alright, so a little bit of tremolo picking on 3 and 5 on the A string. Then we're just going to pick 6, 5, 5 on the, so 6, 5 on the D, 5 on the G. Pick 7 and slide up to 8 on the G, then pick 7 again, then 8, slide up to the 12th, pick that again. Alright, this last lick. So picking the 15th fret twice on the high E string. Whole step, bend at the 18th fret on the B. Back to the 15th fret on the high E. Do that again. Whole step, bend, and release at the 18th fret on the high E. 15 to the 18 on the B string. End it with a whole step bend at the 18th fret. Alright, so it's got some interesting licks in it, a lot of really kind of harmonics that you got to have a really good touch. It's kind of hard to tap, period, with these nails that I have, but if you have nails, you have to lay back a little bit like I was doing. But if you don't, you take advantage of being able to hammer straight down on the string, especially for harmonics. That's really important to keep them clean. So let's do the second solo here. Here we go. Alright, so this one's a little bit simpler than the first one. We're going to start here at the 10th fret on the D, then 12th on the G, 13th fret twice, and then slide into the 15th fret. Then pick 13, then 15, then 13 twice. So just kind of follow the melody here. Alright, this next phrase sounds like this. So that's just 10 on the G, 10 on the B, 13 twice, 10 twice on the high E, 12 on, and then 13, 12 on the B. Alright, the last phrase that leads into the tapping is just 12 on the G, 13 on the B, 10 on the high E, and you're going to hammer 12 to 13 on the high E string. Now that hammer gives you time to reach your hand over and start getting ready for the tap. So, alright, now you're going to replace that finger with your tapping index finger. Come down here now, we're all going to be hammering 5 to 8 down here. So the tapping sequence is just tap, pull off, and then hammer. Alright, so you can do that 4 times by tapping the 13th fret here. Then 4 times tapping the 15th fret. 4 times on the 12th fret. Then 2 times on the 10th fret. And then slide, tap, and slide it up. So we have and then slide up your first finger to the 15th fret. Kind of the same lick that we ended the first solo with. This whole step bends at the 18th fret there over to the 15 on the high E. And then that whole step bend at the 18th fret. Alright, at the very end of the song we have a little tiny little solo. It sounds like this. Alright, it's a unison bend at the 15th fret on the high E, 18th fret on the B string. You're going to pick those 2 notes and bend the 18 up to match that top note. Then pick the 20th fret and then a whole step bend at the 22nd fret. Then do that again and release the bit. All right, so that's just there for completeness, I guess, at the very end of the song. Okay, so it's a pretty interesting, it's got some interesting techniques in it, some harmonics, and obviously Eddie, so it's got a lot of tapping and stuff. Hope you guys can get a lot out of it. I enjoyed doing it. I'll see you again soon for guitarlessons365.com. Bye-bye.